Hey, Viking fans, I want to tackle by the trade deadline, but maybe we have an in-house option. Let's talk about that next in 3, 2, 1. Gather around, Skull brothers and sisters. This is Skull World, brought to you by Minnesota Sports Talk. I'm your host, Dave. You can find me on Twitter, TikTok, and Facebook at Skull World. Also, MN Sports Podcast on Instagram. I got a guy that I think we should just play more, and we might solve our nose tackle or D tackle situation up the middle pressure. I got a couple of clips for you. Stick around. You know what you need to do, though? Make sure you hit subscribe, like, and leave a comment. If you leave a comment, you are entered to win my drawing for a grand prize Justin Jefferson jersey. Right now, we're on the 2,500. I've already given away 2,250. 2,500. All you have to do is leave a comment. Tell me what you think of Jacquelin Roy. Let's go. But also make sure you I apologize. Make sure you subscribe to Purple and Gold for Days and GG Sports Podcast and Minnesota Sports Talk. Grab this or screen grab this picture. Make sure you go Purple and Gold for Days, GG Sports Podcast, and Minnesota Sports Talk. I'm going to talk about his draft profile. We can go through that. I love doing that just to see where he was at during the draft and see what we see now after watching him play or watching college tape. Now, I was pretty lukewarm about this pick. I thought he was a big body. I thought he and this is my thoughts after the draft. I thought he was a big body. I thought he had a lot of potential. I didn't think he was overly athletic. I didn't think he was the greatest pass rusher. But this is what they thought about him, and then I'll tell you what. I'll show you a few clips of maybe how I was wrong. I need to apologize to this dude. Jacquelin Roy, 6'3", 305 pounds. Not the big, huge D nose tackle that we wanted. Arm length 32 3/4, not overly crazy. Hands to anything over 10 inches is great. You know, I'm big on hands. With big hands, you can grab, you can control people. Arm length, honestly, for a D tackle is not as serious as an outside pass rusher. It's almost good to be able to keep your arms inside of a person. You'll see a little bit later of how he can punch and swim move. Didn't really time anything. 3-cone drill was slow. 20-yard shuttle, not good. 30 reps on the bench press, really good. So he's really strong dude. Anything over 30 for anybody is going to be, any 30 or more for anybody is going to be good. Here's his bio. Despite getting national attention as a top 100 overall recruit, Roy stayed home to play for LSU after a great career at Baton Rouge University Lab School. Oh, wow. He played in 9 games off the bench as a true freshman, 18 tackles for loss with 2 sacks. It started once in 13 games in 2021, 30 tackles, 6 for loss, 1.5 sacks. Roy started 12 of 13 appearances in 2022, 49 tackles, 3.5 for loss before opting out of the team's bowl game. They expected him to be in the 4th or 5th round. I think we got him in the 5th, if I'm not mistaken. I liked the pick. I did. When we got him, I thought, well, we finally got the D tackle. Before then, we had drafted so many players that were like small. Like we didn't draft anybody of any size until Jacquelin Roy. Overview: the more you watch, the more you like the way Roy plays the game. He's a little tight in the lower body, which prevents consistent gap leverage as a run defender, but he has outstanding upper body power and plays with unbridled energy. Roy has one gapping snap quickness. That's good to hear. That's showing up. 2 gapping potential if he can become more consistent with taking on blocks. Haven't seen it yet. He hasn't got a whole lot of opportunities, but there's a couple of highlights here. I'm going to show you the first one gapping situation. Despite limited starting experience at LSU, he already displays signs of a rush plan and athletic talent to execute it. Roy is ascending talent with potential to become a quality starter. I can see it. I can see it. And that's why I'm advocating him to play more. Strengths: can play unusual high snap total for interior defensive linemen. First step and first hands are quick. You will see it. Gains instant arm extension with powerful punch. Keeps eyes peeled into backfield for football. I could see that. You will see that in this video, in the couple videos I show you. Slide quickness to slap this slip around block. He shows it in the video I show you. I will show you lateral agility, bolsters tackle range, relentless effort. I do agree with that. I did see that in the pre-draft or the post-draft videos I was watching. Chargers outside edge to set up inside rush counter. Clubs aside single blockers as power rusher. He shows it in this shows it in one of my clips. Weaknesses: below average lower body bend. Can't consistently anchor as deeply as teams might like. Will give ground to drive blockers with leverage. Needs to play with inside hands to protect his frame. Just one season as a starter at LSU, way too upright with the swim counters. So let me bring this up. So that, in a nutshell, is Jacquelin Roy, what we thought of him before the draft, what the NFL thought of him before the draft. I am of the impression that they were pretty dead on. But a lot of the things they talked about were definitely fixed once you get can be fixed once you get in the NFL. And Brian Flores has definitely been easing him in, letting him build a little more confidence, he's getting, I love the fact when coaches play guys in short stints, they give it their all. And you'll see Jacquelin Roy give it his all here. So let me bring this back here. Okay, this is a play against Kansas City. We're at the goal line. Watch this I believe it was a punch and swim move, if I'm not mistaken. I think this is the play. So let's watch this. All right. Okay. He is on the right side here. On the left shoulder of the center. So he's in one gap technique here. Oh crap, he's on the left side. Sorry about that. He's number 93. He's on the right shoulder of the center. And he's in a single gap. Watch him punch with his right hand and swim move. And the center completely whiffs. He's got the running back dead to right. The center's trying to hold on to him. Jordan Hicks is filling the hole. He clears out the hole for Jordan Hicks. This is an amazing play. He literally cuts off the hole he's probably going to make him go to the other one, clearing the way for Jordan Hicks. That Jordan Hicks needs to tip him after that play. Watch this. And he makes that play. Jacquelin Roy makes that play. Let's watch it again. Punch, swim move. Jordan Hicks fills the gap. That is how D tackles are supposed to play for these linebackers. Great play. Let's go to the next one. Let me bring this up. Okay, this is against San Francisco. Now he's on the left shoulder of the center, so I had the plays mixed up. So he's on the left shoulder of the center. Let's see what he does here. Drives the center back, just plows him over. Let's see that again. Boom. Look at him just driving back. That is penetration. He closes up the hole. He collapses the line. It gives our other tackle the opportunity to think is that it's not Wanham, is that Bullard, but able to collapse the hole, just able to collapse the hole. Look at that, just drives him back and then makes the tackle. He literally, watch the center. Now he can see the polling. The guy in front of him is polling, so he immediately attacks the center. This is him. This is the part where they're talking about how he reads. His eyes are in the backfield, so he sees it. Look at the running back. He sees him where he's going. He sees the guard polling, and he just takes on the center, drives him back, swim moves him, and makes the tackle. My friends, this guy needs to play more. I don't know what you think. Tell me in the comments below. Enter to win Justin Jefferson jersey. Comments below. Tell me what you think we should do. Jacquelin Roy. We may not have to trade to go get or sign a Akeem Hicks. I still want to do it, but Jacquelin Roy might be the answer. I think he's the answer years to come. I think he's put on weight, if I'm not mistaken, since he's joined the NFL, but he has not lost any quickness. I think he's better. He's gotten better. I was not completely impressed with his college tape, but the fact that I'm seeing him with a pass rush move and then him to take on a block like that and devastate the center, swim move, and make the tackle. He's reading the running back. He's reading the pulling guard, and he plays it perfectly. In the limited snaps he's had, he's looked great. He's getting like 3 snaps to 7 snaps, somewhere in between there. And there's some games he didn't even dress. So this is one of those situations where he's earned a spot. Let him play. Kwesi cooked on this one. Kwesi cooked in the 5th round on this one. We got us a winner. Guys, make sure you subscribe, like, and comment. Tell me what you think of Jacquelin Roy. Enter that contest.